show you how to connect students and their parents to your ClassDojo account. So you may have created your own ClassDojo account, or your ed director may have created it for you. In either case, to access it, you would go to teach.classdojo.com, log in with your email and your password, and then you would see a screen like this. This screen shows you all of your classes. So you would click on one of your classes, and then you'd be able to see your students. If you didn't, if your ed director inputted them, they would be here. If not, you would not see them. I have another video that shows you how to add students to your class. So here we've got our list of students, and to add the parents, you would click on the button on the top right that says Invite Parents. By connecting them, you're going to allow them to see work that your student has done, and you'll be able to communicate with them through this app. So as you can see, you can download printouts, you can put a parent email or phone number directly next to that individual student. If you click on the student, you could hit plus to connect a parent. So there are a few ways to do this. The first and easiest way, though, to get started is to hit download printouts. Now this will give you a PDF document that has information for each individual student. And so you would share that document. You could email it to the parents, you can mail it, but each page is specific to a different student. So here's the first student, and you can see it's from, gives your teacher name, and it gives explicit instructions to the parents what to do. So they either download the ClassDojo app, open it as a parent, enter their name, email, and create a password, and then add a child. And then this code is specific to their child. They need this code to make sure it's their child and not someone else's child that they're connecting to. Okay, so that's what they do if they're new to ClassDojo. You might have some parents that are already connected to ClassDojo because their kids use this in their regular day school. So there are instructions for them as well, you could see on the right. And then you're going to find the same instructions but with different codes for each student. So you could send this document to the parents and tell them to find their student and follow those specific instructions. If you do that, then they will be connected, the parents will be connected before class even starts, and you could start communicating with them right away. Okay, got it. Once a parent is connected, then you're going to see, instead of 0 out of 26 families connected, you'll see how many are connected. If there are only a few left that haven't connected, you can come back to this page and click Unconnected Parents, and then you could get a newly generated document that only has the connection codes for the people who need it. Now, if you click on the tab that says Students, you can see how to connect a student. From there, you have the names of all the students, and you've got two ways you can do this. You can connect students during class in a live session by clicking Classroom Login, or you can try to get them to connect at home before school even starts. I suggest trying at least to get them to connect at home. So let's click there to see those instructions. So just like the parents, you can click for printouts. So let's hit Get Printouts. And from there, we have instructions that are very similar. Download the ClassDojo app or go to classdojo.com from a computer. Click Enter as a student, and then scan the QR code. Very, very easy. If they're using a computer, they need a computer with a camera in order to do this, but they can still do it with a computer as well. But you might have some parents or families that aren't as comfortable with that because they're not used to QR codes. Not a problem. If that's the case, your students can always sign up using the class instructions. So let's click on that. This is something you would do live because the code is only available for a certain amount of time. You could send this to parents and they could do it, they can do this from home at any time, but as you can see, they have a time limit, 48 hours. So this is called a class text code. This works for the students who aren't comfortable with QR codes, or maybe they don't have a working camera on their device. So they would follow those instructions again, open ClassDojo app, or go to this website, dojo.me, just a shorter version of the classdojo.com, but you could get there either way. Click enter text code or tap I'm a student on the app, and then enter the text code to sign in. So they would do that, they put this code in, and then they would find their name in the list of students, and then they would be in, and they would be able to access their account. If you don't want to use this sign-in method, click change sign-in method, and you have your choice of QR code, entering the text code, or if students have their own Google accounts, if you're a Google school, then you could do that as well.